and he turned on me.
He had sensed my power, as he senses yours, and he feared it.
I sensed it.
To be honest, this is going to be a very short video because this is just a rant that I felt like I had to get off my chest, and I'm not here to try to grift Disney, nor am I here to defend Disney. I'm here just to point out what I don't like, and this is one of those things where I just have to say something. I just have to get it off my chest. Disney Lucas fucking ass. One of my biggest gripes with Disney's Star Wars is Luke's revision, which is a crazy old man, but the part that I hate the most is specifically the Kylo scene where he is sleeping, and for a split second he thinks of murdering his nephew that he helped raise. In what way does this make sense? Why would we even put this in the movie? That's what I've been thinking for a while now. What was the point of this? What was the point of murdering off Luke's personality and his values? We can take a look at earlier Luke, who literally forgave his father, who he didn't know that well, but he knew of him. He knew that Vader had more civilian bodies under his belt than anyone else he ever met. Vader killed more people that didn't deserve it than did deserve it, and he still forgave him. He still forgave him. Yet his nephew, who, by the way, at this point in time has not done anything, he shows a glimpse of what his father was, and suddenly he thinks about killing him. And you know what? This would actually make sense if Luke truly feared his father. Feared his father in a way that it would trigger some type of PTSD. Except this wasn't the Luke that we were introduced to. Luke knew what his father became, yet still had hope in him. Always knew that he would choose him, his son, over his master. So this isn't like a whole Luke mentally scarred by Vader, so he has a split-second thought about killing his nephew lying in bed. Like, no, this isn't Luke. That isn't his character. He was more physically scarred than mentally scarred by Vader, if we're being honest here. I won't give them that excuse. There was no reason that should have even been put in the story, in my opinion. I think if anything was going to be pulled from Legends, EU, Star Wars, it should have been Luke's personality. And if anything should have been left in EU and Legends and changed, it should have been Palpatine's resurrection. I've never liked Palpatine's resurrection. I feel like that's the one thing that they should have just left alone. Except they took that and they brought that in to canon. But instead we get this, mad old man. Pretty much just wants to live by himself, which is like, yeah, that's a little relatable. He failed. He wants to end it with him and the bloodline with him. The Jedi generational curse. He wants to end it with himself. I get that. But this isn't Luke, man. This dude that I'm watching, this isn't Luke Skywalker. This is a completely different character. This is Eeyore. I don't know who this dude is. These two people right here, not the same people. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.